Urban safety is the 21st century civil rights movement. In the 1960s, external threats to the black community demanded a broad based evangelical response. Fast forward to 2013, and the same response must now be targeted toward a different objective. Here in New Orleans, within the past week, approximately, we've had a 13-month-old and an 11-year-old, both murdered by thugs. I was on a radio show yesterday where a black woman took issue with my referring to black criminals as, yes, criminals. This is the lowest state to which our community has fallen. We're not even talking about so called unlearned, unlettered, or uneducated persons, but many of our so called black elite, college degrees firmly in hand, have become the number one apologist for an unending wave of violence and vulgarity, which not only threatens the black community, but increasingly menaces larger and larger portions of the general American society. Urban safety is the 21st century civil rights movement, and like its predecessor, it will require a multi ethnic coalition to meet its objectives. But a black community in denial about the killers, the drug dealers, the ignorant people in its midst is a black community that not only is an enemy against itself, but ultimately all of American society. There is no great pride in saying that a murderer is not a murderer. There is no great justice served by saying that a thug is not a thug. All you do is give them cultural cover under which they can continue to destroy not only the inner city, which is virtually unprotected, but also other segments of the American population. This is a very brief but pertinent call to arms. Look at your headlines, or as you drive past the inner city, if you don't live there, look around you and ask, is now the time for a 21st century civil rights movement focused exclusively and unapologetically on urban safety?